Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
Yeah, watch Popeyes, mama. Where I watch?
Popeye.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. O'Neil, you are celebrating your birthday today. Your cousin Sharon and the rest of the family and friends, they are asking us to wish you a happy birthday today. Let's hope that today you're going to be having a wonderful birthday and may you live to see lots more. Also, my good friend Miss Lily, today is your birthday. A happy birthday to you. Here is hoping that today you're going to be having a wonderful birthday and may you live to see lots more. Now, at the end of the news reports, I have some breaking news. Sheka Walcott and her husband, they were arrested and charged by the FBI for lottery scamming. But on Friday, June 27, there was a new development in court. You're not going to want to miss this update. Stand by for that. But first up, a 39-year-old police constable and one of his friends who recently visited from Canada, they are now in police custody in the parish of Westmoreland. The police constable, his name is Dane Whyte and he's 39 years old. He's living at Barbican Road in Kingston and he last worked at a police station in Kingston. He's facing some serious criminal charges. He was already charged by the Westmoreland police for fraudulent use of a license plate. Reports are that the police constable, he was found driving a private motor vehicle with a pair of government license plates on it. These license plates, they were reportedly stolen from a police vehicle in Kingston some years ago. The car that the police constable was driving was searched and we are told that the police, they found an imitation firearm and 3 9mm rounds in the car. We are also getting reports that the police constable, he had deserted his job some time ago because he defrauded many of his colleagues in Kingston. It is said that this police constable, he collected a lot of money from his colleagues and he was supposed to import items for them, but that was never to be. Our information is that some top-level investigation is taking place as far as Constable Dane Whyte is concerned, and as soon as more information becomes available, I'm going to be updating this report. Stand by for that. More to come. Over in St. James, the police, they have arrested and charged a 53-year-old cashier for the offense of larceny as a servant. Her name is Caraleene Marcia Stevens and she's living at Cornwall Garden in the Mount Salem area. Reports are that Caraleene, she was employed as a cashier at a Supreme Ventures outlet at Mount Salem in St. James. The operator for that outlet made checks and realized that over an 11-day period in June, 330,305 Jamaican dollars was missing. As a result, the CCTV camera was checked and on several occasions, finger-fearing Caraleene, she was seen thieving out money out of the cash register and putting the money in her handbag. As a result, a report was made to the police and they also viewed and obtained the video footage. Yesterday, Monday, June 30, about 12 midday, the police, they carried out a raid at the Charles Garden Market where Caraleene, she was held. She has since been charged, so she'll be facing a judge in court shortly. In this next report, detectives at the Withorn police station, they have arrested and charged a 23-year-old guy. His name is Niokayle Nelson, but he's popularly known as Fast Car. He's living in the Bastard Cedar Walk area of Petersfield in the parish of Westmoreland. Reports are that on Saturday morning, June 28th, Fast Car and another guy, they had an argument at Caraleene in the Petersfield area. This argument was over a female who both of them are involved with. It is reported that Fast Car, he left the area but he returned about 12 midday in a white Toyota Axie motor car with two other guys in it. The car drove up and stopped. It is alleged that Fast Car, he came out of the car and approached the guy who was sitting in a bar. Fast Car, he then pulled a gun from his waistband and pointed it at the guy, threatening to kill him. The other guy, he then ran off and hid, and Fast Car, he returned and left in the car. A report was made to the police, and Fast Car, he was picked up by the police. He was charged, so he'll be facing a judge in court shortly. In this next report, a hoodlum is lucky to be alive. His name is Lashawn Warren, but he's popularly known as Dodo Man. Dodo Man is 20 years old and he's living at Geneva District in the Grangeville area of Westmoreland. Dodo Man is said to be a member of the Kings Valley gang and he's currently out on bail after he was charged for murder and other gun-related offenses. It is reported that late Sunday night, June 29, almost 12 midnight, Dodo Man, he was riding his green Cabra motorcycle in the Newtown area of Grangeville to visit his baby mother. On reaching a section of the roadway, Dodo Man, he was approached by two rivaling hoodlums who were armed with guns. The hoodlums, they fired several shots at Dodo Man, who managed to ride away and made good his escape without being shot. A report was made to the police and we are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 7 9mm Spen shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem. This one, it took place late Sunday night, June 29, about 11:30. It took place along the Frome Main Road in the parish of Westmoreland. Our information is that residents of the area, they heard a loud crashing sound. When they went and made checks, they saw the lifeless body of a man lying in the bushes along the roadway. This man was identified as Paul Willie. Paul was a 52-year-old factory worker employed to the Frome Sugar Factory. He also lived on the factory compound. He had received injuries to his head and his lower back. The police, they were called and they rushed with Paul to the Savannah Lamar Hospital where he was pronounced DEAD. We are told that based on police investigation, it was determined that Paul, he was hit by a vehicle that was traveling very fast from Frome towards Tollgate direction. That vehicle that hit Paul, it did not stop. Sad indeed. So, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to hit on it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button as also. Hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you'll be one of the first to be notified. So, coming up next, I have an update for you. But in the final report for today, I am doing some digging and we'll be updating this report in a subsequent video. But what you are learning so far is that guy on your screen, his name is Matthew Reid. Matthew is from the Paradise Row area of Montego Bay, and Matthew, he was said to be involved in several hoodlum activities in the parish of St. James. In the latter part of May this year, Matthew, he was released on $500,000 cash bail because he was facing the Western Regional Gun Court on firearm and other related charges. When Matthew picked up his bail, he went to live at Hague Settlement in the parish of Trelawney. Early this morning, the police, they are reporting that Matthew, he was shot and killed by them at Hague Settlement. They are saying that Matthew, he opened gunfire at them and they returned the fire. Like I said, in a subsequent video, I'll be updating this report. Stand by for that. The mayhem continues. Now, in February of this year, 10 persons were indicted in the state of Alabama on lottery scamming charges. 2 of the persons were Peter Walcott and his wife Sheka Levy Walcott. Peter, he was arrested and charged and was in custody, and his wife Sheka, who is living in the parish of Westmoreland in Jamaica. She made arrangements with the FBI and she was escorted to the United States of America, where she too was arrested and charged. Sheka, she was bailed that same day. On April 15, earlier this year, I posted an interview I did with Sheka, and Sheka, she insisted that she was innocent. I'm going to be playing a part of that interview, but if you missed it, you can go back and listen to it in its entirety. I can now report that on Friday, June 27, all the criminal charges against Sheka and her husband were dismissed without prejudice. This is not a case where Sheka or her husband struck a deal with the prosecution and are going to be testifying against anybody. The case was dismissed without prejudice. Sheka and her husband are free of all criminal charges, and Sheka, she should be returning to Jamaica shortly. I am not sure if her husband is free, because in the interview I did with Sheka, Sheka had said that there was an ice hold on her husband, but we continue to dig. The new development though is that all the criminal charges against Sheka and her husband were dismissed without prejudice. Here is a part of the interview I did with Sheka in April. Listen this.
Sheka, what is happening? I see your name all over the internet, so you get arrested and all these things. You're your daughter. And what's happening?
Well, it is so unfortunate. And this let me realize that you see social media and you see people, you have to just be careful. Alright, so what had happened, and I'm gonna, because it's an ongoing case, I'm gonna use my words wisely.
Yes.
What happened is that some time ago, they came to my house in overseas, because my husband live overseas.
Yes.
So they came there and they said that the police came there.
Yes.
And the FBI. And they said that we were involved in scamming activities.
Yes.
So when they called my husband, because my husband was not at home when they came.
Yes.
So the doorbell, I can access the doorbell from in Jamaica. So I was in Jamaica. So I can access the doorbell from in Jamaica. So when I answered it, they told me. And I wanted to speak to him. The gentleman asked who I was. I told him, and he said that he wanted to know. When they spoke to my husband, and my husband realized what it was about, he went to them. They didn't find him. They never catch him, as people say, hunt him down. He went to them, and then they were telling him. So what they're saying, summarizing, is that packages were being sent to our address. I live in Jamaica.
Yes.
So I would not know what is happening at my doorway. And how they said how the package is done is that when the packages come, somebody would sign for it at the door or wherever. I don't know where they sign.
That is in Alabama, right?
Right. So the packages would not actually go, because we have a mailbox that that our mail would actually go into, but they don't allow whoever it is that was doing this, they would not have allowed it to go into the mailbox. They would stay at the front and then they would collect it. So
they track it, I know that it's on its way, and then they collect it.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So when it reaches our address, then they would sign for it and get it. I'm hearing that it is rumored that the UPS people would probably have probably pictures and probably photos of the persons who collected these packages or whatever. I don't know. It is allegedly.
Yes. Yes.
So how we got involved in it is because our address was being used for all this. Now, My name is attached to the lease. My husband's name is attached to the lease. My husband operates a catering business / he sells food, Jamaican food.
Yes.
So, but he operates out of the house. So from time to time, when persons buy food, they would either sell the money, cash out the money, cash, whichever way they want to pay for the food.
Yes.
So some of the guys who are implicated in this are our customers.
Okay.
Nothing outside of that. We know probably about I think about 3 or 4 of them outside of, we know them, well, we didn't know them from Jamaica. As when we come over, we realize that there are persons from in the area that we were from and whatever. One of them and my daughter, it's my daughter's ex-boyfriend, but they were together. They left in 2023, I think, or 2023, thereabouts.
Yes.
He is one of the persons that they are saying that he's a scammer.
He's the ex-police?
Yes.
Okay.
He's also a soldier.
Soldier, yes. Soldier.
Overseas.
In the States, yes.
Right. So they said that it is alleged that he's a scammer. And I'm going to be using alleged because it is a court. Right.
Yeah, man.
So it is alleged that he is a scammer. He has never scammed at my house. He has never come to my house and said, boy, me I go call what the police say they call some place named Price Cooper House, something.
Yes.
And tell persons about taxes business and they send taxes money. He has never done that at my house. He's not even somebody who visits my house regular. If he wants a food, he orders it. When him and my daughter was together, she would probably come pick it up or we would drop it off. Occasionally, since he and my daughter left, he would come by the house, buy a food and go.
Yes.
Very nice young man as far as I know him to be in that time. We had no knowledge that he was doing this, if he was doing it any at all at the house.
Understood.
But as they are saying that has been happening, right?
Yes.
So who they linked us to this now is that, as I said to you, the package that been delivered to the house, the fact that he and the other guys would send us money. And Papa, the money that they're saying that they send to us at $20, because the food is like $20, $25, $30. It varies. And then we have customers who will trust food, they're probably paid a week time. The most I will get from any of them is probably $100.
Yes.
$80 thereabout for food that would have been accumulated over the period of time.
Yes.
Now, one of the liars saying that it doesn't matter the amount of money that you actually get, the fact that they are thinking that you know that these persons are in criminal activities and you're taking their money, it means that you get. Me in Jamaica, when people come on my store, come buy anything, me not question them and ask them where your money come from. I sell. So me not think a persons that all of the guys are persons who are working. It's not them not sit down on them yard and you say, alright, them sit down on the yard, how them come from money. As far as I know. Because I said I don't live in the US. So some things may pass me, some things may not.
Yes.
And I see them because I deliver food. When I visit overseas and I am helping my husband, I am the person who helps to deliver food. And I go to where they work and deliver food for them. So I know that these guys are working. Right. So this is how we end up in all of this. But the main thing that they have is the fact that the packages used to come to the house. Now they are saying we must have known that packages is coming to the house and we not say anything. How can we know that package is coming to the house? My husband, he sells food. After recent times got when the season kind of slowed down, he started working, going to somewhere and work. He went on the clock. My husband leave out at 5:30 in the morning. He not come back until 8 o'clock because after him leave work, him go do Uber or him do Dash. So he don't have the time. Sometimes at 12, 1 o'clock on the road at the Uber.
Yes.
Me there Jamaica, I do my work. Me not there America. Even one accusation is that I collected money from them in December. When I was never in America in December.
That's why the FBI is alleging that? The FBI is alleging that?
Yes.
Okay.
That I was never in America. But it is, as I said, it is an ongoing case.
Yes.
So based on what they will see. I'm looking at it, I'm saying that persons can get so caught up in these things so easily. Then you have the Jamaican people them who they don't know the full story or nothing because first of all them say me in a prison.
Look here. I've been sent this so many times, and I'm happy I'm speaking to you. I've been sent it so many times, and that's not how I do things. Because if I can't contact somebody to get, I'm not gonna follow what I see people writing on the internet and just carry it. So I am happy I'm talking to you now.
I just want to clear the air with them people here. People are gonna believe what them already want to believe, especially the ones who hate you. I understand that. I'm okay with that because my philosophy is you don't have to like me and I don't have to like you. And my people who me work with them know say you cannot like me and me work with you as long as you do your work. But so I know people already have them preconceived notion of what them think about you. Yes, you're proven guilty even before the court take you and try you and say you're innocent. When I say them drag me, people don't know nothing about me. People who me expect better from them do them bugger things. And me look on it and me say, you know what, that some of the time some things happen. It is for a reason and it's a good reason. Because there's always something good that comes out of something bad. And I just look at it that way and say something good. There have to be something good that is coming out of this while we are in it. And why we have to go through it. But we have to come out of it, you know. It's just a matter of process and we have to just do what we have to do until the time comes.
But I can tell you, sometimes there's something of a bias, but I know you from a long time, you know, and I decided on not carrying it until I get some more details because I know you personally from a long time. So I can tell you that. If you notice, I get it so many times, you know.
You are the I see that you did not post anything.
No, I didn't.
So reach out to Popeye and talk to Popeye somewhat. Let him know what is happening. Because the other rest of them are run with what they need for run with. And They don't get the facts. They don't get something. Them get what they on the website or where them hear them post. Because right now, this morning somebody texted. And the person called after saying he want to make sure of me because in here so me still in a prison.
In a jail,
so he want to make sure I know police have the phone and attack.
So the guys them in jail still or they on bail? Is just you alone? So it's just you alone? Is just you alone on bail?
Yes, just me alone out.
Oh, okay.
Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Blog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver sing, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back, give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town, man a pay blood a run. Murder, don't you baby me hear them a murder. Cut it out, tell them no gonna further. Man a dead like cans and bird, yeah. Who no listen them a word, yeah. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica.